Moore, the head coach of the Saints, his guys heading back onto the field. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. Oh, the first play, and he is intercepted. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
So you work all week on your opening script, Mike, and what happens? Well, that opening script is going to have to wait until your second possession. The defense comes out with a...
Saints offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive that led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They'll get 11 there, and that's a quick first down.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. And another first down, and another big gainer. This time 23 yards. Now the former Vol, Dylan Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
9. From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Trying to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. It's the safety, Julian Love. The Saints offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he's off to a fast start throwing the football. Pretty good numbers already just in this first quarter of play. Right away, they'll set up to throw. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
At the 30-yard line.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. He's taken down, but just shy of midfield. They gain 18 yards on that one. 1st down, New Orleans. Throwing now from the gun. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. He'll take a shot here, back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved a touchdown along the way.
2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Got his man at the 6. And he's in! Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7. Out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Now, faking the give. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's a gain of 18.
It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down.
And it doesn't really matter who you put on him, Mike. When you want to play one-on-one man coverage against a receiver like this, there's not a whole lot else you can do. It's hard to put help over the top because the ball's being thrown out by the sidelines. I like playing in and out. I like playing zone. Somebody underneath, somebody over the top. Share the responsibility. But that's not what they're doing. That's straight man coverage. Quarterback sees the matchup. There's no question where the ball is going to go.
Back to the air once more on second down. He'll check this down to the running back. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They get 21 on that one. It's good for a Saints first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up first and goal.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That is caught. What a job on the scramble. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. What an opening quarter he is having. Greg, that is 2 touchdown receptions here in the first quarter.
Mike, all this guy has to do is keep this pace up, and he's going to have himself 8 touchdowns. But in all seriousness, if I'm this quarterback, I'm not looking anywhere else until this defense proves they have an answer. Because right
Saints offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They'll work in a tie game here in the second quarter and get started with first and 10. Back to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 20-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, New Orleans.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has really thrown the ball well here in this first half. Look at the numbers. Over 200 yards passing now for the game. They'll look to throw yet again. Back deep for Olave. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. That is his third touchdown of the game and his ninth. The Saints offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. To the air now on first and 10. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does.
And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, New Orleans. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Saints offense getting set to get back to work.
Ready up.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. They'll try again. It's second and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he's going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make him uncomfortable in the pocket.
A gain there of 20. It's good for a Saints first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He'll get this one to his safety valve. Complete. Down the sideline. And he will score. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown Saints. His second touchdown of this first half. And he continues to remain on fire. That is a rare NFL day. 5 touchdown passes thrown.
And Mike, at this point, the defense just looks completely lost out there. I mean, they have no answers whatsoever.
The Saints offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. And they start in the best possible situation. It is first and goal. He'll look to throw. He's got it at the 3.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans. His second rushing touchdown of the year. That is a first National Football League touchdown for this rookie back. That is a moment, Greg, that he will cherish forever.
You got to hope he finds that ball. I can promise you every player who has ever scored an NFL touchdown, they have that.
Out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he's going to be stuck well behind the line of scrimmage. A play's going absolutely nowhere. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And they're going to get this all the way up close to the 40-yard line. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Read our key, read our key.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And the throw left sideline caught. They rule incomplete. Couldn't keep the feet in. And it's 2nd down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
He's already been a little reckless with his decision-making up until this point, Mike, and now it almost backfires on him again. He has to do a better job of finding the matchups, finding the space on the field, so everything is not a forced ball into these tight windows.
2nd time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a 1st down.
This is what they call an angle route. What's so hard for these linebackers is it looks like the running back is just trying to beat you to the flat. And then once you overcommit, he puts his foot down and crosses your face, and he's wide open in the middle of the field.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Here's 1st and 10.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
The reception for Rashid Shaheed. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
16-yard line.
The red zone now. He'll drop to throw. He'll tuck it and take off. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
1st down. 1st down and goal to go.
Here's a run. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A lot of big bodies down there, but at the end of the day, the one that mattered, the one with the ball, finds the end zone for the touchdown.
Yeah, once that back gets the ball, Mike, he's just looking for a little crack of daylight, and he's thinking, I'm going to run into it and just hope I come out the other side. And in this case, the other side's the end zone, and they get 6.
Saints offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Sampson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. They'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
His 50th reception on the season, and he's got a first down to go with it.
A running back that can be used in the passing game is a handful for these defenses. And you can tell this offense, they're not shy getting this guy the ball. And I think the rest of this game, they're going to continue to see, hey, defense, do you have an answer for this guy?
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. 17 yards as they hook up again and pick up the first.
This is such a challenging route for any defender to guard, Mike, and here's why. It's really a three-way go. I can either run into the flat, I can either sit and stop and just find open space, or in this case, the defender overcommits. I could break back across his face to the middle of the field, and you're wide open. That play had sack written all over it, so that's a great job by the quarterback, not only escaping the initial pressure, even though he doesn't gain a whole lot, he's able to pick up some positive yards for what looked like a disaster in the start.
He'll run again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. What a good choice to get out and run. That's a pickup of 18 and a first down. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
This guy's really starting to roll now. I mean, his involvement in the passing game just continues to pick up. And until the defense identifies him as a pass threat, I expect this quarterback to keep looking his way.
Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. And this is caught left sideline, but out of bounds, says the official. Incomplete. That ball a little late getting there. That's going to bring up third down. On the zone read, get to Sampson. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, New Orleans.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that.
And they continue to be tough to stop. Chance to extend the lead even further as they are set up with 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Dylan Sampson, touchdown New Orleans. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score, and Greg, the big guys up front. Saints offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the 3rd quarter. Might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 34-yard line.
So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Let's go. Hey, 60.
On 2nd down, here's a run to begin the 4th quarter. And this will be a Saints first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line. the middle they go. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. Good man down the field. It's Olave. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line.
Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
2nd and 1 at the 18-yard line.
2nd and a yard. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Back to throw. That is brought in at the 10. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage. So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his...
This is hot toward the side of the end zone. Chris Olave. Touchdown Saints. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. So that one, his 4th touchdown catch of the game. That is 1 behind the single-game NFL record. Saints offense ready to get back at it. And it's looked like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off. Now a stretch play, running right. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Looking middle there, but it's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That deep for Olave. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Sets up 4th down.
The Saints offense ready to come back out for this next possession. This one appears to be safe in hand. It has been a clinical performance to this point, and now they'll try to finish up strong. And he'll give it up on the pitch. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
He'll drop to throw. Hit as as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. They'll throw out of the gun. He'll check this down to the running back. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
17 yards.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
First down.
They'll give it to Sampson. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Devin Witherspoon on the tackle. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
From the
8.
47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Sampson. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags.
It's now
Going to be 4th down. Now out comes the New Orleans offense. They're ready to take over once again. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. They'll begin here on the ground. And he will have the 1st down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
1st and 10 at the 38
So,
yard
1st and
line.
10 here now at the 38.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Inside run with Sampson. And he's going to have the 1st down. And that will not officially end it, but for all intents and purposes, they're going to be able to run the clock down from here.
There's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45
On
yard
1st down, they'll go with an option right. And he'll lose big yardage on this one. Trying to get to the edge, instead steps out of bounds well behind the line. He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. And he will be taken down. We'll see if they want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. Third and a long way to go.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
So this one, a win for the Saints. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain